lost once again. I'm worried about the future, wondering where I'll be in the end. But I know that there must be more to life than this. I know I'm not perfect, but sometimes I just wish. In a perfect world, never say goodbye. Your heart will never break and you won't hear lies. Anything you want with no compromise. In a perfect world, but a perfect world wouldn't be mine. In a perfect world. Wake up in the morning, thinking from a different point of view. Another song, the weather, that I can make it better if I choose. But I know that there must be more to life than this. I know I'm not perfect, but sometimes I just wish. In a perfect world, never say goodbye. Your heart will never break and you won't hear lies. Anything you want with no compromise. In a perfect world, but a perfect world wouldn't be mine. In a perfect world. Wake up in the morning, thinking from a different point of view.
You need it, you want it, can you handle this? You need it, you want it, can you handle this? You need it, you want it, can you handle this?
Got your eyes on me, eyes on me. Got your eyes on me, eyes on me. Got your eyes on me, eyes on me. Got your eyes on me, eyes on me.
You need it, you want it, can you handle this?
Got your eyes on me, eyes on me. Got your eyes on me,
Eyes on me. You need it, you want it, can you handle this? You need it, you want it, can you handle this? You need it, you want it, can you handle this? You need it, you want it, can you handle this? Can you handle You need it, you want it, but can you handle this?
Got your
You need it, you want it, but can you handle this?
The olas, the alohas, the hellos. What up, everybody?
Hey, hey.
And it is now time to start getting it ready because the music has got us all hype. I'm pretty hype. I don't know about you guys.
I'm there. Let's do it.
Graveyard's
music
like,
always
no,
gets
it's
me
not.
hyped. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Graveyard's like, it's not metal. It's not hyping me right now.
Pretty fair.
I'm also partial to metal, so you know.
I mean, if I could play metal music and not get taken down, I would. But
That's fair. No, that's fair.
Sounds like a challenge.
yeah. Oh, dude, challenge it. Find me some metal, like a whole playlist of like good metal that I can play that won't get us taken down, and I will play it at the beginning of the show. So that is the challenge I'm giving you. It has to be indie artists that aren't going to be like, oh, we own this shit, take it down.
Right.
All right, let's get this started.
Distance nerding.
Hey! I was wondering what she did when. There you go.
You got lost in Oklahoma.
As you do when you're in Oklahoma, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday. After taking a week off on the other two shows, we are. I said a week off on the other two shows. We didn't take a week off on the build. We just took a week off because I was in Mexico and the other two. But still, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is now time to build stuff, to bracket stuff, and talk with fun, interesting people because it is your favorite show. It's my favorite show. It is the build, ladies and gentlemen, to my not side right there, right to that side, right that way, right there.
That's right.
The most amazingly scary beard in the industry. It is the Graveyard.
And below me, as always.
Very much not always. Very sporadically.
Well, I'm saying because he's not a mutant. He's a Morlock, and they're always underground. I don't know where you guys were heading with that at all. This should do.
That's a good reference.
Yeah. No, I was I thought I was gonna reference Shadu's comment like maybe what was it 4 weeks ago, about a month ago, when he said I'm willing to do anything for money.
Okay, look. Hold on. Look, I was told that would never be brought up again. So,
The internet, bro, is there.
It has to be the right amount of money. No, I shouldn't have to it.
Okay, so now you're adding to it, so it has to be the right amount of money. I'm sure there are dudes in Germany who are willing to pay. That made him disappear. Look at it.
Yes.
Oh,
And our fearless leader on the build, the one and only, who clearly doesn't want to abandon his children, the one and only young Phil.
That is right. I am not a part of the Summers legacy.
No.
Because you think about it, right? Like we've talked about this on the show. We're probably going to talk about it later, but just to bring it up for everybody who hasn't been in the on the show, or any new viewers, or anybody who's just seeing this for the first time, their dad abandoned them for the Starjammers, right? The all three of the Summers boys. You know, two of them got left on Earth. One of them got abandoned in space somewhere. Hence why he became, you know, a Void villain. But I mean, like, still, Corsair is a dirtbag that left his children to be a pirate. Scott abandoned all three of his kids
through time.
Right? Because you have two versions of Nate and Rachel, right? And it's like he abandoned all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
One of them became one of the most powerful mutants in existence. I would have abandoned him too.
Yeah, and to be fair, when he decided to go see his dad, who just left for cigarettes 3,000 years ago, he left his kid to go do that.
Exactly. So and then you go to Nate, and he abandoned Hope, which the best part of that is that he abandoned Hope.
It's just a familial line of trauma.
They just abandon all of each other. So yes, for all of our Summers fans out there, yes, we are talking shit about Scott Summers.
Yes,
and his
looking at you,
and his legacy of abandoning children. So, children that are his. Let's be.
God damn it!
$20 is $20. You do.
It's gonna have to be more than $20, no matter what you're asking me. I'm just saying.
Oh, I love it. $sign Shadoo.
Yeah.
That is Shadoo's new thing now. It's going to be $1. Okay, anyways, with all the jokes aside, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about sponsors here. The show is brought to you and to all of us and to me and my just tendency to banter and go off on a tangent. It's all brought to you by Tubby is a brand of energy drinks created to help focus, concentration, reaction time with no jitters or crash. Tubby contains no maltodextrin, no sugars, no fillers, no artificial colors or dyes. Yes, I am ESLing the hell out of this right now. No artificial colors or dyes. Debbie contains Neurofactor. Neurofactor is a nootropic derived from the coffee fruit. Neurofactor helps give your brain focus and clarity, while the 150 milligrams of caffeine and 3 essential B vitamins help you stay alert and energized. Find out more about Debbie at www.debbie.gg. Use the code NERDING10. Get 10% off your order. There are all kinds of new flavors. Now they just released cans, so it's not just a powder.
So you say it's easier to do picklebacks with Dubby now? That's what you're saying.
Not do. That is something I will not do.
I will not do that for any amount of money.
Dubby canned chicken on the grill.
Dubby canned chicken. That actually sounds delicious. It would be really sweet and not at all what we'd expect, but anyways,
things happen here.
Right, weird things happen.
Speaking of weird things happen.
No, and I love that our guest in our back chat right now, she said she's shaking her head at pickleback. So yes, she's with me on this train of fuck pickles. Not really fucking pickles, but I mean fuck pickles. They suck.
Whoa. No, hold on.
For $25. She do. So,
no. I love pickles.
Anyway, okay, we're going really far off the rails.
I think young Phil drinking a pickleback might make him pale.
Oh, nice transition. I was just about to do the transition. That is perfect. I love it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest today is a returning guest. She is immensely talented. One of our favorite books, so much so, Graveyard has been buying every book ever since.
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Yes, I have.
And they are amazing. They are good books. The writing is movie quality level. And of course, she introduced one of the characters that we continuously talk about, fucking Zombie Bear. What was the bear's name?
Oh, you don't remember?
No, because I continually started calling him Zombie Bear, and I was like, that's not his name.
Big, come on.
Come on, I've got this.
Come on.
You know what's sad is I know something that I should have easily remembered.
Mm-hmm. I feel like your cohort of the show should be here for that. She's holding it up. Let's bring her in.
Big James. That's why I should have remembered that, because I was like, I know it's somebody that I know, that I was like, I should never forget this. So without further embarrassing myself, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the show the immensely talented Laurie Calcaterra.
Hey, everybody! Oh my God, you guys, I'm just shaking. I'm laughing. I'm jamming out. Like, what a great show! Where I'm already having a blast just in the back room, having a blast, shaking my head at Pickleback. You know, yelling, screaming Big James at the screen when you can't hear me. All of that. So thanks for having me back on. I always have a good time.
Absolutely. I mean, to be fair, I really did just embarrass myself there. So, I mean.
It's okay. Oh my gosh.
And that's the theme of the show, is Phil embarrassing himself.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's a normal thing. That's not something I don't normally do, is embarrass myself.
That's what keeps people coming back.
What is he going to do now? What stupid thing is this? You know, we talked about, what was it a while back? We talked about Superman's anal plug. I mean, come on.
Yep, we did talk about it.
Wow, I missed that one.
I wasn't there. No, I wasn't there for that either.
It was a kryptonite butt plug. That's what it was.
Yep.
Why would it need to be? You know what? I don't want to know.
Why would it need to be kryptonite so he can, be with a normal person?
Yeah.
And not kill them with his super penis?
Yeah.
She gets it.
Yeah. Death by snoo.
Death by snoo, especially if you're banging Superman.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a one-time thing.
It's exactly. It's like in Hancock.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one scene in Hancock where
Oh yeah, we're sorry, Matt.
What scene? I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I can describe the bullets coming out of his.
Please don't.
Coming out of his trailer. That like.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't. I just ate. I don't need.
Mm-hmm.
For $25, should do.
Oh, that is the new Lifetime joke. For $25, should do.
It's gonna have to be more than 25.
At least $45.
No, let's at least get into triple digits here.
Oh.
At least.
So he's saying he's willing to do it for triple digits.
Do decimals count?
$1.99. No, decimals do not count.
$101.
It has to be natural numbers.
Yeah, $101.
Are we just gonna keep on?
No.
Yes. I mean,
the whole show is just like, all right, 1,000, 10,000.
we just turned this show into eBay for Shadoo.
It's an auction.
Services, goods and services.
The best part is, like, watch this become a shitty joke that ends up in the book.
In my book, I don't know. We could name a character Shadoo. That would be funny.
Oh Lord.
Although we probably would squish you immediately because that's how we roll.
Yeah, you know.
Shadoo, I'll do anything.
I have ideas.
So you have a character that goes, "I'll pay you $1,000 to go to Big James."
And they're like, "We bet you, yeah, we'll pay you $1,000 to go hug that bear."
Exactly.
See what happens.
And I mean, look again. I'm in the woods, and it's a bear.
Oh, we playing that game. I was trying so hard to capitalize on that. I was like, "Do I put bear things?" Big James point. I was just like, "Do people not realize how terrified I am of bears?" And that's why.
I'm terrified of bears too. But I mean, come on.
I'm terrified of people though too, so it's okay.
I mean,
exactly.
I'm not gonna lie. I am
terrified
as well.
of everything.
Like, we're an apex predator for a reason.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's because we don't get tired, like actually tired.
Right.
Where the animals do.
Where we can just hunt and track forever.
Right.
We take turns and we team up on animals and we use weapons. So.
Yep.
Right.
Scary.
It's our ability to sweat that makes us the apex predator.
Exactly.
That too. Interesting. We're an interesting species. I'll tell you what.
It's almost like we're not from here.
Or, hear me out, we're a virus.
There you go.
What did they say in the Matrix that we're parasites?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of are, but
Like
parasites. can be
you're a
beneficial,
virus.
too.
You're a virus because we replicate until we kill the host. That's what a virus does.
Well, but virus genes can end up mutating and helping the host as well. At some point.
Name one virus that helped its host.
Like 40% of our genome is virus genes.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, like 40. I think it may
I
be
think
more than that.
bacteria, there's helpful bacteria.
No, they're actually virus genes that have ended up mutating to help us in certain ways. We could not survive without those virus genes.
Yeah, no, that's actually true. There are.
I need to go down this rabbit hole. So I need you to start naming names so I can like go research.
There are viral strains that help us stay alive.
I mean, I get that for bacteria, but I'm
Like,
gonna
no, like
have to
actual
Google it.
viruses. Yeah.
I am going to end up back on that list. I'm sorry, NSA and FBI.
The FBI is just like, why is she searching this shit again?
And I
What
keep having,
viruses
I
kill
swear to
people the
God, like
fastest?
the camera turns on. I'm like, I'm just researching for a book. I promise. Nothing nefarious going on here.
Right. Just creativity.
Yeah. I was like, she's researching explosives again? Like, sorry, for a book.
How to make a pipe bomb. Oh,
I didn't do that. I didn't do that. No,
Yeah,
no.
no, that's not just an FBI list.
No.
Yeah, that's a middle of the night show up at your house and knock down your door.
That is a black bag right there.
Yeah.
For $100,000. No.
Shadu will research how to make a pipe bomb.
Oh, should do.
Well, before the ADHD takes over the remainder of
Yes.
the
Yeah.
show, Laurie,
Yeah.
you have a new campaign.
I do. Oh my God, you guys. So, when was I on here last? Was it for issue 4 or 3
It was April. I looked at it, April 26th.
of this year or last year?
I think.
Because if it was April of this year, we were doing it had to be last year because this year we did our trade paperback. And that was delivered in April. So we campaigned in February and March. So if I was here in April, it must have been, oh my God, like a year ago.
No. Yeah, August. August is where I got. Yeah. For some reason, I'm looking at what shared with me. It's like, oh, April of this year. I'm like, that doesn't seem right.
No.
Yeah.
So it's been a little bit.
August of last year.
Yeah. So we did issues 1 through 4.
Mhm.
And then this year in the early part of the year, we did our trade paperback. So now we have like a book, a collection. It's issues 1 through 4. We remastered issue 1 in color and I relettered it. And then for the trade, so the trade's 100% color. And then there's like a bunch of bonus materials. So we did that. We fulfilled all of that in, I want to say April and May. So everything. And then here we are. We're on issue number 5. And I'm so excited because this means we're in the next part of the story. Because when I wrote it, it was a full-length movie script.
Right.
And I broke it up into 12 issues with 4 issues being like Act 1, Act 2, and Act 3
Oh,
of
yeah.
the movie.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
I was about to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're through Act 1. We got the world building under control. Everybody kind of understands the rules. We understand the protagonist and his kind of what he's trying to do. And now we're in the second act where he gets his mission and then everything goes fucking wrong.
Yep. Well, that's.
So,
that's
I mean, Graveyard knows things have already been going wrong in this story. When I say they're going to go wrong, you know we're going to hit the fan pretty hard.
Yeah, we're coming up on midpoint here. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotcha.
Issue number 7 is the midpoint, and that one is I don't know if you guys have heard me say this, that's the one that is insane. That's my favorite one of these first 12, and it's nuts. And I'm going to be doing some wild things when we get there. But issue number 5 is a do not miss episode because if you've been following the story, like we start out 10 years into the apocalypse, death has been broken, so your body can die, but your soul or your energy doesn't leave. So we have people, they're not zombies, they're not trying to eat you. you're in your body as you decompose. And so as your brain decomposes, you get forgetful, you can get violent, it's like having dementia, but also your body is rotting, right? But it's
Fun.
animals, insects, fish, everything. So death is broken, right? So
Mm.
issues 1 and 2 were in that. You get to see Jude St. Clair. You get to learn what he's looking for. You get to see him have major consequences to small decisions, and the world is just a hard place to be in. And then issues 3 and 4, we flash back all the way to the beginning. So 3 were like day 1 of the apocalypse. Jude is a young man. He lives at home. He's an EMT. So you get to see from the beginning kind of how the fall happens, how quickly the confusion, the chaos, and how people like have no idea what to do. And then how the government starts reacting, how people react to it, right? It gets out of control very quick. And then of course for Jude St. Clair, there's issue 3 is more like watching the apocalypse happen. Issue 4 is like the apocalypse comes home, right?
Mm.
And there's some kind of trauma that pushes him out the door, and he literally goes from the frying pan into the fire. It gets just so chaotic for him. But you get to see like these are the things they aren't telling you. You know what I mean? Like you think it's bad and then you live it and you're like it is so much worse. So, issue 5, we start out like 9 years into the apocalypse, so we're almost back to where we were in issue number 1. You're gonna see familiar faces. You're gonna be upset. We have some major historical events that are gonna happen. We're gonna catch up in time. So that guy in issue 2, when they were in jail together, and he was like, "No one believes me when I tell them what has happened."
Right.
You're gonna find out what he knows
Oh.
in 5. And then we burn everything to the ground. So, and then of course you always will hate me when you get to that last page. That's my goal, is to be like, God damn it, Laurie. When's the next one? Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as I found out you were coming back on, you gave us the link. I immediately, ordered my issue number 5. So
You're all like, I need it right now. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah. So this has been an incredible campaign. We launched on a Friday and we're funded on a Monday. It was that quick. And our goal
Nice.
isn't anything to sneeze at. Our goal is 4,550. So this one's going quicker than the other ones, which is great. We're in that slow period, in that plateau period, if you're familiar, where we're getting 1s and 2s, and it's mind numbing, but you still got to go through it. And then, I'm just hoping to find new people, find the campaign. We have some really crazy merch like we always do. So things that you will not see on any other Kickstarter campaign on this campaign. Yeah.
Yeah. Upstairs, I have my hat that's upstairs. So
I made new hats today. Look.
Ooh.
I just got the hats today. It's another kind of trucker hat, but I have that new logo for the t-shirt that says "You have died of dysentery" and Big James.
Yeah.
So I had to. So I'll have 5 of these and 5 more of these, but they're sublimation hats, and I have them in all different colors. So those will be going on the campaign tomorrow with some add-ons. I've got jigsaw puzzles. Yeah, Phil needs a hat.
Phil does need a hat.
I absolutely do. You just reminded me of how much I love this story.
Yeah, just that quick recap. You're like, damn it, I need it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I got the hot sauce going this campaign. I usually have like our flagship hot sauce, which is the ghost pepper barbecue, but I made 2 new flavors available. So I have a hot sauce sampler. I have Funko Pops. There's only 1 Funko Pop left. I start with 5 of 6. I start with 6 available because there's 5 of one character and only 1 of the new character. And all of them are gone except for 1. So if you're into Funko Pops and you're a collector, there's 1 left. Secret rewards, all the
James when you need him.
Also much cool stuff. What?
Where's James? Well, our James when you need him, because like James is a Funko collector. That's definitely something.
Small James.
Small James, not the big James.
Not big James, little James. He is a little guy. So I mean,
I mean,
You can
Tater,
tag.
if you need one of those
Here.
hats, you have to click on the link that's scrolling across the bottom of your screen to
Right.
help fund this.
Yeah. And the cool thing is when I add it as an add-on tomorrow, you can just go adjust your pledge and you can just add it right on if you want that. So I like the jigsaw puzzles. I had them just as 12 as a pledge. And someone was like, I really want to do the t-shirt, but I also want a jigsaw puzzle. So I just added it as an add-on. So they were able to go grab one and add it onto their pledge. I like making things just really easy for you to get what you want. I don't make people jump through hoops. And then
Good.
so my question, Graveyard, have you
Yes.
tried to do the riddles?
I have not. I have not yet. My time has been severely limited in the past couple of months.
Yeah.
With a lot of side things I've been
Excuses. Oh.
But I'm like,
So
my recommendation is to start with the third one because it takes no thought at all. It's a QR code scavenger hunt.
Okay.
And I think you and I have similar tastes in movies and humor.
Yes.
So you'll have fun. It's just a bunch of YouTube videos. So things that like have to do with Path of the Pale Rider that inspired us, like Train to Busan and Night of the Living Dead and Westerns, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Tombstone. But I also got like funny things on there. There's a Rickroll in there. There's a Swedish chef making hot sauce. He-Man singing Four Non-Blondes. There's a ton of stuff. But one of them is a video that I put together, which is from the Undead Underground. And they're teaching you how to do something. So it's like if you stumble upon a video from like Anonymous, right? But it's from my world. So there you go. The other ones take a little thought, but all of them are things that you get to interact with the world like it's real. So they'll send you to other groups for the riddle solvers. There's things that'll show up in your mailbox from characters. I have working phone numbers that you can call, and it'll talk to you from Path of the Pale Rider. It's meta.
You put like a whole ARG together or something.
Yes, it's that's the point. Is it's meant to be like it's interactive, like it's real.
That's awesome.
And then we have a whole growing list of short films. Like if you scroll to the bottom of the Kickstarter page, they're all there, so you can see like the riddles in the short films. But we have like commercials for the undead retirement community and like a news report where Ellie Brock interviews people and telling, conspiracy theories about what they think broke death. And these are all like fans that participate, which is the fun part, right? Because I'm like, this is what we're doing. Who wants to come along for the ride? And a ton of people participate. The last one I did, we explored like this nuclear family where the dad died in the first minute of the short film. And then, so we spent a lot of time like, what would that look like for a family? They had 2 kids. The house was just in his name. So now we have, can they live there? Right? She's working. Can he still help? She's like, can you pick up the kids from school? He's getting lost. He's starting to stink. He's sundowning. Yeah, I got this funny part where he's walking around just covered in air fresheners. The guy at 7-Eleven was freaked out when we were like, I need these 12 air fresheners. And like, my guy was already in his zombie makeup when we were there. He's just like, what? And I was like, don't ask questions.
Wow.
air fresheners.
It just reminds me that I need to get, we'll have to touch base outside the show too, but I need to get a QR code from you because I'm starting to go more cons and friends of the show. I like to have QR codes on cards that are being made just to hand them out too.
That's cool. Yeah. I can send people to my website, wherever. Website has everything. Because even when we're not campaigning, like you can get everything from the website. And so at the end of that short film, I had 40 people participate in this one where I was like, who wants to be in the credits? If you want to be in the credits, I'm going to send me just a creepy selfie. And I put it through a bunch of photo filters and I zombified 40 people. So it's credits of, we call it the zombie parade. And like how they were collected by the police force, like what they were doing and how they were acting out when they got collected. And And that was super cool. Like we had a fun time doing that. So yeah, we do lots of fun things. We did this slice and dice. You're making zombie parts right now. That's awesome. I want to come over and make zombie parts.
Yeah.
Will you mail me an arm? I need an arm. I think it would be awesome because I got to show you guys my
This is like, what? There's an arm in here.
Yeah, no, I love it. That's awesome. Look at that. It's got a head in its mouth.
Nice.
It's also wearing our hat.
That's amazing. So in the second short film, I have this reporter named Ellie Brock, who at the end of the video gets run over by a car, right? So if you watch the video, you can see me get run over by a car. It's pretty cool. Did the stunts myself. Yep, I sure did. Was a lot of fun. That was a great conversation to have with the hubby where I was like, hey, can you run me over with the car today? He's like, I'm sorry, what?
Again?
Yeah.
This week.
I'm sorry, what? I'm like, yeah, no, tomorrow, can we set up and film you running me over with the car for the video? And he was like, sure I can.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Well, I would be worried if he was too enthusiastic about it.
He'll be like, let's do it again. In some of the other short films, he like pushes me off a stool and like drags me out of things. And like, he's always a good sport, but we always laugh that he, had to shove me in extra time. He's like, we should do it again. We need another take,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
We've been married
supportive.
long
That's
enough.
good. Yeah.
I can only imagine it's probably the same looks that I get because I'm gearing up to do some short movies and stuff like that myself.
Yeah.
Just boxes of bloody body parts now getting shipped to my house.
Yes. I that's awesome. And I always laugh because like right after Halloween, I go buy all the fake blood. You know what I mean? Because it's on sale and I don't look like a complete weirdo, for like December. And I'm like,
only like half a
Walmart.
weirdo,
Like,
yeah.
what are you doing?
Right.
I filmed the last short film in black and white for the bloody scenes, so we didn't have to do a bunch of because that fake blood stains so bad.
Yes.
Right? Even your skin, like if you have it on your skin for hours, you are pink the next day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I was filming on location in someone's house, and I was like, how do we get around not ruining my friend's house? Staining their kitchen red. Their whole floor, like with our whole floor and like on the walls and everything, fake blood, right? So we used Hershey syrup and we filmed in black and white.
That's what they did in that's what they did in Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's brilliant.
You will be pink on Sunday. You're using a lot of that fake blood, Sandra.
And when I was in the Army, so we did a combat lifesaver course.
Oh, did you have the people that dressed up as trauma?
So I got to be the person dressed up as a trauma.
You did.
Ooh.
Yeah. And basically they put like, they put like a prosthetic on me to make it look like there was like a wound, fake blood all over the uniform. And they told me from the beginning, like, make sure you wear like a field uniform that you don't care about getting getting destroyed.
Yeah.
I just got rid of it recently.
Still
It was
pink.
kind of like a memory. Oh, still pink.
Well, you can do like
That's
breast
awesome.
cancer awareness now.
There you go. Double duty.
I threw
Sandra,
it
that's awesome.
I threw it away, but I mean, like, still, like, just recently threw it away.
Sandra, I need to follow you so I can see pictures of this event on Saturday.
Yeah, she's saying it should be bloody and zombified. Yeah,
Nice.
it's fun getting the weird looks from people, isn't it?
I think so. That's kind of where I live. You know what I mean? Like when I oh my gosh. So I bring back this character Ellie Brock, right? So she's been run over by a car, and then I think for issue number 4 in the welcome video she shows up. So I'm myself and I'm Ellie Brock, and I green screened it together. So I'm interacting with Ellie, and she's just recently dead. And she does some shenanigans, and she lost her eye at one part. And she says something like, she says consequences and chicken nuggets, right? So now my fandom screams consequences and chicken nuggets at each other, which cracks me up. And so for this welcome video, I brought her back again, but she is more decomposed. So I did the whole like toilet paper, silicone, with rip it open, add the blood and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I only got so far and then it fell off because I also had an eye patch on because she lost her eye in the last one. So I had an eye patch with a googly eye on it, which so shenanigans, right? And more consequences, more chicken nugget related humor. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, so I was like, I need to work on constantly. Next time I bring her back, she's got to be more decomposed. Like, Sandra, maybe you need to come to my house so that you can put it on me. We are disemboweling. You're disemboweling Sandra.
I'm supposed to get censored. I love you guys.
Exposing her son's ribs.
How? I need to see the. You need to. I want you to. Can you I would say videotape, but that ages me. Can you record it? I'm not old. I would love to see because I want to learn how to do this stuff. I need a good tutorial so that the next time I bring Ellie back, she's more mangled.
So I'm going to throw this out there. If you're not familiar with DeLong Family Cosplay, you need to check them out.
Yeah, they're amazing.
So they he just recently Jeff, the husband, the father of the DeLong Family Cosplay. He just recently made a Reptar costume from scratch.
I'm sorry. From scratch?
From scratch.
Okay.
And it just won like a whole bunch of different like contests and stuff, but you should check it out. It's pretty awesome when you see this Reptar costume because it is dead on Reptar from the Rugrats.
You guys have YouTube channel? I'm gonna go look it up.
Yeah, I hope they do.
I'm in StreamYard. It hates me.
I know Shadu is too young to know Rugrats.
I know of. I don't know.
You never watched Rugrats?
No, I'm 21.
You're dead to me.
He's 21.
21.
Yeah, I'm 21.
Oh, God bless you. God bless you.
So I said he gets a pass. He's a child.
Yeah. I was like, never mind.
The youngest person here by far. So.
Yeah. Okay. Instagram and Facebook, I'll definitely follow you because I need to know these things. I was gonna green screen because at the end of the welcome video on this one, I shoot myself. Well, it was me shooting Ellie. So next time Ellie comes on, she needs to. I was gonna put a green screen, like a circle somewhere on Ellie, so that way it looks like it's a hole. You see the background through. So I'm gonna work on that, but. Just ideas. I have so many things I'm working on that I just need time to do. I'm writing another Choose Your Own Adventure book. The first one is Head West, or is it West of Here? I think it's West of Here. And it's a 60-page manga-sized Choose Your Own Adventure book. You get to put on the hat and boots. You go run bounties in the apocalyptic West. Graveyard, you can die on page 4.
Yes.
You can successfully lose the book on page 4, but that just means you go back to the beginning and you try again. It's a lot of fun. So I decided I was going to do another one, and my editor shit her pants when I was like, I'm going to do another, and she was like, God damn it, because it's just a pain in the butt to try and edit that stuff, but whatever. So that one will be set in the beginning of the apocalypse, and it's called Don't Panic. So there's going to be a coin involved. So you're going to get to a certain part where instead of making a choice, you have to flip a coin and see if you survive. So we have plans
Roll
that
D20,
one.
whatever.
What's that?
Roll a D20, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. People have asked me to do role play a game, but I was just like, I need someone else to help me with that.
Yeah, that's more complicated than...
Yeah, then flip a coin in a Choose Your Own Adventure book. But someone was yelling at me. They were like, I get to choose a rifle, a taser, or like a Bowie knife. He's like, I want a samurai sword. And I was like, you get 3 choices, sir.
Yeah, those are your choices.
And I get to choose your own adventure book.
You can just be like, okay, the Bowie knife could be like an Odachi or something, or not Odachi, like a kukui or something, No,
it's a fucking Bowie knife, okay?
The Bowie knife. It's a big knife. It's a knife.
Yeah, big ass knife.
Now this is a knife.
You call that a knife?
There you go. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's a Bowie knife. It's the thin white knife.
Mhm.
Remember, he's young.
Okay, I'll leave. Anyway,
I was
so
like,
It was part
ah.
of the Australian invasion that happened in the late 80s.
It's Crocodile Dundee.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. So
So anyway, so I'm writing another one of those. I have to work on the riddle for the next issue. Oh, guys, we didn't even talk about this. It's something big happened between number 4 and this one. I have a new interior artist.
Ooh.
Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Right?
It is.
Marco DeFio was the interior artist for issues 1 through 4.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always been super busy because he is a working artist. Like, he doesn't have a full-time job and he just does art on the side. That's his job. So he usually has like 3 projects. Well, this 4th project came along and it was something like, how do I want to put this? It's not something that falls in your lap all the time. And so he and I were talking about it and I was like, what does this mean for Path? Because I'm trying to speed us up, you know what I mean? Because right now we've been doing an issue like every 6 months, and I was trying to do like 3 this year. My goal is to do 1 every quarter. That would be great. A lot of comic book stores don't pick up indie because people have to wait so long between issues, right? So that's why I was like, if we do it once a quarter, then we might be able to sell more books in bookstores, but whatever. So, but Marco and I were like, you know what? This opportunity is not going to fall in your lap again. You got to do it. You have to do it. And so what that means for Path is that he just doesn't have the time to do the interiors. He's going to be involved. He did a cover for issue 5. He's going to continue to do covers for us. But my new interior artist is Gilbert Perez, who is so excited to be here. He feels like his Christmas and birthday happened on the same day. Like, he's having a blast. He's doing some incredible stuff with the story. He got married in April, and I was like, or was it? No, it was in May he got married. And I was launching like, pretty early in June. And I was like, don't worry about a cover. Like, Marco is going to do a cover and it will be like passing of the torch. You know what I mean? Like, Marco's cover, your interiors. I'm like, but you're planning a wedding. He had other family stuff going on. And then and I was like, you're going to go on your honeymoon. I'm like, don't piss off your brand new wife by saying you have to do a comic book cover for me. I'm like, I don't want her to hate me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I want your wife to like me. We want to be friends, right?
Yeah.
Right? So I was like, so don't worry about it. I'm like, you don't have to pressure yourself and blah, blah, blah. So he goes on his honeymoon. He comes back. He messages me that day. And he's like, I have an idea for a cover. This is my idea. And like sends me a picture of what he's penciled out. And I was like, well, that's gorgeous. And I wasn't expecting that. He's like, I'm going to do it. And I'm like, okay, go for it. 3 days. 3 days, you guys. He had penciled, inked, and colored this cover. And I was like, holy shit, man. He was like, no, it's my first cover. I'm doing it. And I was like, all right. Yeah. So that goes to show you, like, that's Gilbert. He very much wants to be here, and it's going to come through in the comic. And I'm so glad he's here for issue 5. He was looking for more action. This one has it.
Like I said, he was thinking about that the whole honeymoon.
He probably was, and I feel so bad. I was like, please, I hope your wife doesn't hate me.
Yeah.
He's like, I have these ideas. And I'm like, oh, she's going to kill me.
She had to know what she's getting into, right? I mean,
she's super supportive, and she has a great sense of humor. But when we launched the campaign, I always do a launch party. So I go live and I talk to people, and like I invited Gilbert on. I invite our whole team on, actually. So whoever wants to come on, there's Gilbert and there's Matt Chambers, our colorist, and then Rachel Bullock, who is our editor. And Rachel's gotten on with me once. I haven't gotten Matt on yet, but I was like, you guys can all come out. But Gilbert was there, and like his wife was in the chat, and she was cracking me up, and she solved all the riddles while we were live. So I was getting.
You solved them all when you were live?
while we were live, while we launched the campaign, she was solving the riddles to the previous 4 issues.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So I was like, I love you. This is what I want. I want people to find us and be like, this is kick ass. This is a great story. What's this riddle on the back? Oh, where does this go? You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
what I want. And
And
to
people
have
just-
people still
yeah.
solving issue 2 riddle is amazing. It's amazing. So I'm hoping that we're on issue 12. Someone still goes back and solves those other riddles.
Yeah. No, it's great. It is a brilliant way to get people more invested. It really
Mhm.
is.
What's good stuff though? It's like
Yeah.
the things that you don't see in the story are in the riddles and the short films.
Yeah, and you're just expanding the universe in
Yeah.
this, really kind of subtle way. It's amazing. I admire it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It takes up time.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's worth it for all the yeah.
Yeah, I love that kind of stuff. That's what I would want. Thank
Mhm.
you. Like that's what I would want from a comic book. It was crazy. So I got the idea from fucking Neil Patrick Harris.
Oh,
NPH.
He writes riddles.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
he has this deck of cards that you can get, and you know how it's like the deck of cards, and then there's like the Joker, and then there's like
Mhm.
the additional card that usually is just like meh, throw it away, right?
right. It's like
That
here's
has a riddle
instructions
on
for
it.
games or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, that has a riddle on it.
Ooh.
It looks like the border. It's Morse code.
Oh.
And so when you break that code, it takes you to a website. And then there's, I think, 3 different riddles to go through to get you to like it's just bragging rights, but it's like, man, you really got to jump through some hoops. And it's all like Neil
Man.
Patrick Harris knowledge, like when is his birthday and when is the other thing. But
Right.
like you put it into the website and it does stuff and it lets you through to the next. Hey, Michael, how are you? Nice to see you, man. So anyway, so that was kind of my inspiration for this.
Mhm.
And then I was like, I want to do this, like I want to have people touch the world and participate and fall down that rabbit hole and
Right.
see where it takes them. And I'm just trying to like think of how many different ways, like websites and wiki
Mhm.
pages and found videos and hacking websites and how many different things can I do? We checked off the phone number. That's on one of the covers.
Yeah.
So if you solve that one, call it. It's real. It works.
I fully honestly think I need to get you involved with the indie horror movie production company that I'm working with now, because
Yeah.
I've been really wanting to be able to do stuff like that too with what they're doing and get
That's cool.
them to write comics in the world for movies that we don't have the budget to do.
Yeah.
Something I've been
I'm just thinking of like what type of viral campaign you can create for one of Graveyard's movies.
it is Shadoo's price list. You have to solve the riddle to get his price list of how much things cost for Shadoo to do.
Oh, gosh, that's great.
$5 for an HJ,
$5
$10 for a BJ,
Hold on.
$20 for a ZJ. If you don't know what a ZJ is, you can't afford it.
No, I mean, I think that I think with what you do with the shorts, videos, and stuff like that too, it's just that is perfect marketing. It really is, and as I said, with the horror movies I'm doing, we do some cryptid stuff too, and they should link to phone numbers. It should like link to like finding Bigfoot people and just to harass them.
Cool. As Nabel 66, you have to solve the riddle on the back of issue number 4 to get the number.
Go buy the book.
It's on the Kickstarter page. If you go to the Kickstarter page and there's like a menu on the left side where it says, a bunch of things, but it says like riddles and short films. All the riddles are there. So technically you don't have to back the book in order to play the
But
riddles.
also buy the book.
The riddles will make much more sense to you if you've read the story.
Yeah. Say Wong, you can support the book. I promise you.
Actually, Say Wong, I think you'd actually like it, man.
And cheers to Michael DeFonte, who has backed Path of the Pale Rider as well. Thank you, sir.
Woo.
If you were doing this in SAC, unfortunately, I'm in Texas.
You're in Texas.
I'm in Texas.
Oh, you're closer to me then.
Oh, where you at?
I'm in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
So,
we're real
I'm
close to
Tulsa, yeah.
Oklahoma. We're like an hour south into Texas from
Oh,
Oklahoma.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So
Okie,
we can hang out.
Okie from Muskogee.
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah, DeLong. I would love to, but I'm Chicago.
Oh, good God.
I'm
We're
Chicago.
all
Just
over
a
the place.
little bit of a drive. Just
Yeah.
a little.
I mean, that's why we're distance nerding, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
That's the name of the show.
Shadu, I just did my first Oklahoma-based Comic-Con this year. Went
Ooh,
to
cool.
Texoma, which is where the casino is. Texoma?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't
So
know. I
that's
don't
where
go
I
down
was.
there very often. But
Durant.
yeah. Oh yeah. That sounds
Yeah,
right.
it's pretty far south in
sounds right. I
Oklahoma,
gotcha.
right?
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But that's where I went. So that was
Cool.
good.
So I
It was
mean,
good.
how have you been to any more cons this year, and what's that been like for you since we last talked?
I have been to cons. I've done I go to Cowtown every year. I go to Arlington every year. I suck at planning far enough ahead to get into the big ones because you got to book them like a whole year, but it's not a whole year because like the con's in June and you got to book next year in August. So between June and August, I have forgotten that I need to go book them. And so I'm like, I should go. Oh, they're sold out. What about they're sold out too. God damn it,
Right.
So if someone wants to volunteer to take that over for me, that would be
Right. To be your,
but I
your
do
publicist,
mostly
yeah.
I go to a lot of comic book stores. I do book signings. I'm gonna set up at Geek? Yeah, I'm gonna be at Geek Out in Burleson, Texas on the 29th. I'm going to Cowtown at the end of September, early October. And then Arlington is usually also in October. So I have stuff planned for the fall. I didn't plan anything for the summer because my brother and sister-in-law were expecting. They just had their first child, their son. And I'm going to be going to visit. So I didn't plan. I didn't want to book stuff. And then the baby came and I was like,
Right.
I'll just spend $600 on a table. I can't come see you. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We got to find a way to get you to LA Comic Con.
I was invited to San Diego to be a part of a panel this year, but I also have to replace my roof because of all the damn storms that have come through. So I was planning on going with my family, and unfortunately, we're not going. So I just had to tell that group.
You've got to sacrifice your entire life for this. No, I'm kidding.
God damn you, Texas!
Like we had golf ball size hail, and that was nothing compared to some of the other storms that went through this year. He said that the world record largest hail happened this year in Texas. It was
it was like some
DVD sized.
No, it was like 8 inches or something.
So it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, it's because everything's bigger.
Everything is bigger in Texas. That's that, man. Like your roof, your car, your plants, everything is destroyed.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah.
So, just out of curiosity, kind of in my, and we may have covered this in the first interview. I don't know. I wasn't here.
Cool, let's talk about it again. It's been a while.
No. So, what is your background like? Is it like a film background? You said this started out as a full-length feature film script.
Yes.
So,
I have a weird story. It's interesting, but it's different.
Please.
So I'm a martial artist. I've been doing martial arts since 1997. I practice Filipino and Indonesian martial arts. And so I started 17 years old, learn how to knife fight with the big dogs, right? That's what I was doing. And in 2017, I had the pleasure of meeting this production company in Detroit called Coattail Collective. And they were filming like music videos and short films and like web content. And so I got involved. They wanted to have us do like fight choreography and stunts and that kind of thing. So I started a fight team named Trinity 60 because there's three of us main like heads of the choreography team, and then I was kind of like the main coordinator. So I mean, after what 10 20 odd years of doing martial arts, I had part of this giant community. So I knew people in kung fu and jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai and you know what I mean, and wushu and all kinds of knife fighting, street fighting, gun disarms, whatever the people wanted to use in their short film and in their music video. We knew somebody that could either teach the talent or replace the talent or teach them how to fall down. You know what I mean? All of that. So that's what we were doing. So I got involved with Coattail, and they were like, "We like you so much, we'd like you to write for us." They're like, "You did it." We did a short film called Catfishing, and I didn't really have much of a there wasn't really much of a plot to it. It was just meant to showcase our martial arts skills. So we did I did a wall run in a stairwell. We did a gun disarm. We did a extended knife fight. I ran someone over with a car. You know what I mean? So
that seems to be a recurring theme with you.
that's where I learned how to do it. And I was like, we're going to do this again. Like, it's so cool to see because it just looks so believable when you see it on the big screen. And then, of course, everybody laughed when I ran this person over with the car. So it was a good comedic moment. So anyway, so they were like, can you write more stuff? So I started writing what I knew, which was action. And so I wrote this series called The Agency, and I wrote 12 episodes of that. It was meant to be 2 6-episode seasons, lots of action. It's like spy versus spy, like traitors and espionage and lots of twist endings,
intrigue and all of that.
Like that.
Yeah.
What's that?
And like intrigue and all that.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
right,
It's 100%
nice.
that. But reality based, you know what I mean? There's no magic.
Yeah. Right. It's still, it's like realistic fiction, you know?
Yeah. So I'd written that, and that's when I kind of got bit with the bug of writing. And so, but I was familiar with the script, the screenwriting process.
Right.
And so that's how Path of the Pale Rider is written. It still is. It's a screenplay. In fact, if you get the trade paperback, I have issue 1 and issue 4 are in the bonus material, so you can see my writing process. But it's cool because you get to read like what from the script made it into the comic. How does it compare? Because it's not the same. You know what I mean? Because it's 2 different mediums. So I figured people would want to read the Big James Chase because that's super interesting in the first issue. And then in issue 4, I figured people would want to read that last riot that happens because there's something else going on there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I put those in there so people can see. But so yeah, that's kind of where I got started. Comic book script is way different. It's page 1, panel 1, panel 2, panel 3, page 2.
Right.
It's, you're giving a description.
It's not, here's interior this day and then, going down, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's like Jude St. Clair, 36, rides in upon a horse. He's wearing da-da-da-da-da with the big description, right?
Right.
Totally
So
different.
You know what to draw. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally different than comic book. Comic book, I'm giving like just flat out bio where I'm like, this is Jude St. Clair. He's this old. Here's how tall he is. This is his facial hair, his skin
not like,
color.
Jude St. Clair, 26, whatever. Yeah. I gotcha. That's awesome. I am a filmmaker as well. So
yeah, you were like, is it screenplay? Is it?
Yeah, no. I know. Yeah.
This day, I'm like, sure is.
Yep. No, I know exactly. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm there. So
I got the old school Celtic script writer. Oh yeah.
Ooh.
It has a comic book feature in there too. I just started using it.
Nice.
So I'm like, I can write a comic book script. Amazing. It's not even on the new version.
This is one of the dirtiest discussions.
Oh, am I in your living room? I moved in. David. Hi, I'm Laurie. I'm your new tenant.
Right. She's not paying rent.
No, totally squatting in
your
piano room. I do play the piano. I'll play it for you later.
Right. just like at 3 a.m. you're just gonna hear like a few piano notes.
Just like 2 notes.
Jake's saying that because he uses the same background when he comes on the show.
He does.
My favorite is when I come on a show and then everybody changes their background to this background. I'm like, it's my house.
I wish you just like get different angles of it, or something, because everybody's same place.
Oh yeah. We used to do that at work when someone would move away from their Zoom call and their background would be there. We'd all take screenshots and then make it all our backgrounds of their actual house.
They come back and you're like, yep. totally casually in your house now.
They're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm secretly in Phil's shed. Just don't tell him.
Yeah.
I knew that from the beginning.
That's where we keep the zombies.
Right.
Exactly.
As long as he has a Nintendo, it's fine. It's fine.
You don't know how accurate that is.
That's Shaun of the Dead. That's what it's at the end. That's Shaun of the Dead. His buddies in the shed.
Oh, right. But I'm saying you don't know how accurate that is for Graveyard.
For Graveyard, he just wants a Nintendo and to be left alone.
It has to be a classic Nintendo, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
I didn't say any 64 Nintendo.
When someone says Nintendo, they mean NES. Because we're old.
We're old. This is true.
No, but he means
I just pretend that I'm not. I'm like, I'm hip, I'm cool. Born in the 80s. Shut up.
Oh yeah, me too. Don't worry.
I mean, we were born in the 80s too. So
we are born in it. Wow, okay, good. Except for
you were late 80s there, Phil. All right.
Yeah, but I was born in the 80s.
I was born in 2003.
Shut up. Just kidding. We love you, Shadu.
Thank you.
I was already graduated from high school and with my now wife at that point in time.
Oh, that's bad. You shouldn't say that one. That was a little too much.
Well, I mean, we met in high school, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been with her for a long time. That's awesome.
Yeah, it just seems like 50 years.
Especially
it's
when
like 50 years and 1 year at the same time. Because that's how time works.
A lot of people are older than me, Sandra. Okay.
This is true.
Yeah. Okay. I know who I am. I know what I am.
It's good.
And
we love
he knows
you.
how much he costs.
$350?
No, about 350.
About 350.
About 350.
Oh no, he is Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you the Loch Ness Monster? Keeps asking me for 350.
Thank you for getting
Aim at me again, woman. He needed 350.
So I know we talked about this before when the 12 issues that you're planning are done.
Mm-hmm.
Is there ever gonna be a plan to have that as a selling deck to make the movie?
Yes.
Like the dream of the movie never died.
Well, I mean, I would like to see it on screen. I haven't decided if I want to see it animated or see it live action. And again, it may not be up to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
When I first wrote it and I was letting people read the script, especially people from the production company were like, this is big. This is bigger than what we can do. You know, you should pitch it to Netflix. And I was like, oh God, how do you do that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And you Google it, you Google how to pitch to Netflix, and there's like one guy on YouTube that's like, you can't pitch to Netflix. And that's all you find. And I'm like, what the, you know, but you have to basically, yeah, you have to hire a literary agent that specifically works with Netflix. And then they pitch it to Netflix. And if they like it, they'll sit down with you and talk to you. But Netflix buys the rights. So there is no where I'm like, hey, can I be involved in it? No.
You have to sell your soul to Asmodeus, and then
they write you a check. You get the fuck out of the way, and they do whatever they want to do with your script. They can rewrite it. They can cast whoever they want.
Yeah, and if you're a creator, that's like, and that's the end of the world. Then cool.
Or they shelve it. They can shelve it, and no one sees it,
and you don't have the rights to it anymore.
Exactly. And I can't do anything about it, and I can't do my own story.
Bullshit.
Yeah, no, fuck that on so many levels.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, maybe, but I like Graveyard's idea where it's like, okay, the first 12 are done.
I
People
think
can
right.
If they want to, it's like Walking Dead. Like Walking Dead was really far through before they started making the first episode. Right. So people could read the comic and get, you know, Kirkman's version before they got, you know, AMC Walking Dead version because they're different. Yeah. So that's my hope. That's my hope is that people could read the story and, you know, but all that extra stuff that I do would go bye-bye as soon as it gets made into a production.
Right.
Like,
And
all the riddles, all the short films gone.
I mean, I guess the hope would kind of be is that you do all of this with these comics and they get more popular and things like that, and then people are like, "Hey, we'll help fund your movie or whatever."
Mm-hmm.
And so
I don't want to make it
yourself. I see.
I mean, like, you've been part of production.
Oh no! I know.
I ain't doing it. I'm selling it.
I got you.
It'd be someone else's headache.
But still,
because I know what's coming in the story. Yeah.
Still, you should be an executive producer or something.
I think, definitely I would do that. And especially if they animate it. Like, if they got, like, the Castlevania treatment, that would be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could die happy if it got the Castlevania treatment. 100%. You know?
That's where it's like, it's okay to go to Netflix at that point.
Right. Then it's like,
yeah. Well, do I go to Netflix or would I go to that animation studio directly? I don't know.
These are all things to figure out long into the future.
Right, exactly. But you guys, 12 isn't the end.
Right.
There's 36.
Yeah.
Because
I was just thinking, just because like Amazon has now, and this has been a huge buzz in the indie horror community now, is that Amazon's going, we want all indie horror.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks ago they said this.
I missed that.
They're trying to become competition for
Shudder.
For Shudder, but also for Blumhouse.
I mean, Amazon does have a good amount of indie horror. They really have some good stuff. I mean, I've seen some great stuff on there that I was like, what the heck is this? And I just happened to give it a shot. What's that one? It was a French movie, and this girl was stuck in the tunnels. You know what I'm talking about? She was in the tunnels, and I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
I know Gravy only watches bad movies, so you know.
This wasn't terrible. It wasn't bad, but it took me a minute to figure out what exactly was going on. French movie.
I watch good movies too. It's just we tend to watch a lot of
very rarely
movies.
That's what I was
It's called Meander, and I don't think that it translated well. Probably, the French name probably had more meaning, but Meander just
at least more nuance.
It doesn't really sound like a great movie title to me.
It's like Meander.
Yeah, no, it's a 2020 French science fiction film about a woman trapped in a series of deadly tunnels. It's much more than that. See what I mean? But I was just like, this looks interesting from the trailer. And then when I watched it, I was like, this is actually really good, you know? So Amazon, it was on Amazon Prime. Now I think it's on Netflix, actually.
Oh, cool.
See what happens?
Yeah.
You get bored with that one, it goes to the other one.
Oh, yeah.
I just toss them around.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what I was thinking of doing that as a deck, just because, like I said, with the production company I'm now part of, and because when I say low budget, we're low budget horror.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if you have a couple movies and you have a comic that's in the same world, in the same vein, you go, here's the movies, here's the comic to go with it. I want to make the comic into a movie and be able to sell that as a deck.
Yeah, and I mean, there's been so many comics that have been turned into movies because it's basically you're handing them the storyboard.
Yep.
Where, someone who's in that visual medium can look at the comic and see it. You know what I mean? As opposed to reading the novel and everybody's interpreting it a little bit differently in their head. But with the comic, it's just like, this is what it looks like.
Right.
And that would be great. Someday. And again, it's like, if my biggest my goal right now is just to get people to read the story.
Oh yeah,
because it's a quick ass story, and I'm building my audience, and I want people to come along for this ride that I have planned for everybody. And then once we get through enough story, I might sell it. But
hey, that's the goal of every artist. Is just, hey, look at my stuff.
I mean, that's 100% the way we feel. Is like, if you are within any kind of audible range of anything we're saying right now, go and back this. Go and back it, and just to get the books, get the fucking books, and go check these out. They are well worth the read because the story is awesome.
I have 3 different ways to get caught up on the story. If you're new to the story, we have a digital catch-up tier, so you could download just the PDFs. You don't have to wait for shipping. You would get issues 1 through 5 all in one fell swoop, and you can read it on your phone, your tablet, your computer, wherever you go. I have 2 different physical catch-up tiers, and one is actually called Catch-up.
Mm-hmm.
And the catch-up tier is the individual issues, all 1 through 5. So like what Graveyard has, it's like individual, everything is separate. I also have the mustard tier because why not? And I just can't name anything normally, sorry. So the mustard tier is the trade paperback plus issue 5. And that is actually a little bit cheaper because the trade, since it's all printed in one book, overall is a lower price point. I think the trades go for $25. The comic books individually go for $10. So I think I throw one in for free, and then there's the PDFs too. So
cool.
Yeah, you get a good bundle.
Nice.
So that's the idea. I have wooden covers this time. Did you see that, Graveyard?
No, I did not.
So we normally do metal covers. We're going into the Wild West is where we're headed to in the next 4 issues. So I was like, metal's great, but wooden cover fits our story a little bit better. So 5, 6, 7, and 8 will have wooden covers available.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
That he just had right now.
I mean, it's no pressure. People do what you want to do. I mean, like I have the hot sauce samplers that you can add on. I have, just go check it out. I got a you pick 2 option for covers too.
You have hot sauce as one of the. I love it.
Isn't that funny?
I love
it. So this is a story too. So I did issue 2. A friend of mine who's also a comic book creator is also an outdoorsman. So he's part of this other podcast called Big Sexy Outdoors. And they camp and they hunt and they cook and they make hot sauce, these guys. And so this is his recipe, that barbecue ghost pepper. And he was making a batch and he was like, it would be really funny if I could put Big James the Undead Bear on this hot sauce. And I was like, do it. And I was like, in return, just send me 2 bottles, one for me, one for my dad, and I'm happy, right? And so I got my bottle and I was super geeked. And of course I posted on social media, like, look at this, look what I got. And then everybody was like, where's mine? Where do I get one? How do I sign up for that? And I was just like, I didn't anticipate that. So I was like, Chris, do you want to make hot sauce for me for my campaigns? And he was like, Laurie, you know your way around a kitchen. And I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, here's the recipe. Here's where I get my bottles. Here's where you buy the labels. So he just handed it. Here you go. You can start making the hot sauce. Wow. And so I had it on my 3rd campaign for the first time. You'll get a kick out of this too. So first campaign, I sold 6 bottles they were, I rewarded 6 bottles. It's not really a sale, right? Let's be honest. So there was six bottles that went out. Issue 4? No, it was a trade paperback. I brought it back because people were like, we're out of hot sauce. We need more hot sauce. I'm like, okay. So I brought back the hot sauce. 12 bottles went out.
Oh.
This campaign, we're not even a week into it. It'll be a week tomorrow. And I have 33 bottles that have been spoken for.
Damn.
So we're going to be making some hot sauce.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get my hands on this hot sauce.
Yeah, I am too. I love all the guests that we have in this story. My wife goes, "You're buying what now?"
No, we can do like a food segment on the download, but with the hot sauce.
Oh my god, we did Who's Hangry with her hot sauce? That'd be amazing.
Yes, let's do that, and we'll bring her on.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they're not super hot, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh, please, good.
I like to taste my food. So my hot sauce, it has heat, but it's not like, when you get what's that show where they eat the wings?
Hot Ones.
Thank you. It's not the last dab.
Okay,
You're not
good.
gonna cry your eyes out. I mean, it just depends on your tolerance.
Thank you so much for being a reasonable person.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm not the one that wants to cry when I eat it and cry again when it comes out.
No, that's my stepfather.
I'm not about that. So it has a nice heat. Like both the ghost pepper barbecue and the mango habanero, I would say, are medium hot about there. So they have like a delayed heat, but a really good flavor. And then the green sauce is actually mild. I put it on everything.
Oh, nice.
Like breakfast, burrito, scrambled eggs.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Kind of
we need to do a Who's Angry on this.
So the white people spicy then.
Well, hey.
For the green one, yes. The green one is white people spicy. However, I smoke those peppers. So it's really good. It's a great flavor. And it's weird because I have people that really like hot sauce tell me that the green one is their favorite, which is insane. You know?
Yeah. I have to take offense to Phil's comment there, white people hot sauce. I am very white.
Not white people hot sauce, white people spicy, but that's different.
Yes. No. Some white people really like hot sauce. Like my martial art friends, we would go for freaking Thai food after training, and those guys were nuts.
I have Irish heritage. I like really bland food, so
no, I can't do bland.
My wife, she'll make enchiladas every now and then.
Yeah.
And whenever she makes them, she says, "Okay, so I have to make them." I've got to make like the regular ones, and then I've got to make the white people ones.
The gringa, yeah.
No, not even that. Her green sauce is actually fairly spicy too.
I said gringa.
Oh, gringa. Okay, yeah.
Gringo, like gringa.
Yeah,
enchilada gringas.
Yeah,
that's what my mom called it once. She was like, enchilada gringas, and I was like, Ma. She was like, where'd you get this recipe? And I was like, I made this recipe, and I'm like, I'm not a gringa. She was like, I retract my comment, and I'm like, Ma. Just because it's not your recipe doesn't mean it's gringa.
I mean,
you got a whole shelf in the fridge for hot sauce. Yeah. Me too, dude.
Yes, I have the new Last Dab sauce.
Wow.
As a pale Dutch guy,
that's pretty awesome, though.
I
have a bottle I have not opened.
I
have a bottle from Danny Trejo.
Yes,
it is signed by Danny Trejo.
Nice.
So I will never be opening that. We're just gonna covet it. It is shelf candy.
Yeah, I'm the type of guy that my buddy goes like 2 years ago. He's like, "Yeah, I knew someone that grew Carolina Reapers. Do you want one?" I go, "Absolutely."
What did you do with it?
Huh?
You.
I just ate it.
Ate them.
You just ate the Reaper?
Yeah.
You just ate it?
Yeah.
With what?
Nothing.
Did you cook it?
No.
You're insane.
I know.
Yes, he is.
Growing up for me is my growing up. I had a buddy whose dad was always trying to find something that was too hot for me. So I got acclimated to the heat at a really young age. Like my first pepper were habaneros.
You didn't even start out with jalapeno. You just went right to habanero.
4 habaneros.
Baby, don't fear the Reaper. There you go.
Yeah. So, and people are like, oh, if you get a Reaper X, we can't give it to you. They're like, why? You're just gonna eat it. I go, that's very true. I will regret it the entire time.
And
but I will do it.
That's nuts. Do you like rub your eyes after you're it?
No, I am not Conan O'Brien.
That's what smart people do.
My last post about the hot sauce was Chuck Norris uses this hot sauce as eye drops. I don't recommend it for you, but Chuck Norris can do it.
Yeah.
Well, no one can top it.
It's Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, your hot sauces do sound amazing just because I do I like to taste food too, but I also am a boy, so I will do stupid things.
I will do it. I will do it. At some point,
he's also constantly trying to prove something. So
At some point, I know the fans are going to be like, "Give us the hottest thing you can throw at us, Laurie," and so I'll do it eventually. But I mean, I'm too much of a foodie because I bake and I have a food business as well. So I do cookies and breads and dessert. I love making macaroons. So
yes.
But that's the thing is I love good food. I have a playlist on my YouTube channel that I ignore a lot of times, but it's called Eat Good Food Before You Die. I think I have one video in there right now and it's like how to make cheese. So I made farmer's cheese from scratch. But like I want to put stuff in there too. You know what I mean? So it's like that's where I live. I'm not just like, here, try this. It's the hottest thing you've ever eaten in your life. I'm like, this is a really delicious barbecue sauce with heat. So we call it a track.
You know that the song
hot with flavor, yeah. Yes.
Nice.
I thought you were gonna. Well, we can't actually play it. Sorry.
So what you should do before we're gonna get into this bracket here? I know that people are chomping at the bit for. You should do the hottest sauce possible to say this is what it feels like in the world of the past.
Well, there's actually a reason. No, we talked about this. People are like, so why hot sauce and zombies? Like, what's the correlation? And I said, well, my zombies are different. They're not eating people, right?
Yep.
And they miss being alive. They forget what it's like to eat. So sometimes when they put something like hot sauce, they can taste it more because all their senses are dulled, right? So if they can't really taste food anymore unless you like put too much salt or too much anything. So hot sauce they can taste. Now they can't really eat things, but if they put a drop of hot sauce, maybe they can have a memory of what it was like to eat food once in a while.
That's incredibly sad, and I love it.
And that's why hot sauce and zombies.
Yes.
I love it. That's amazing.
Now on to brackets.
All right. So we discussed this a little bit with the bracket.
And speaking of sad, here's secondary.
It's funny because if you listen to the one before, if you some of the joke ones I did, you can't tell if they're true or not, and some of the real ones you can't tell if they're true or not either of secondary mutations. But where we left off, I'll just kind of go over what we had. So we had Sabretooth. His secondary mutation was able to find Wolverine on his birthday every year.
Worst birthday present ever.
Yes.
God damn it. This guy.
Cable with his time travel.
Right.
Huh?
Angel, I consider what he did with Apocalypse to be his secondary mutation with his metal wings. Morph, he had the power to go from cartoons to comics. Elixir, his secondary mutation is he got gold skin. Woohoo. Wolverine got Cyclops' powers as a secondary mutation in an alternate Earth. Mr. Sinister, his secondary mutation is stealing other mutations.
Yeah.
Isn't that Rogue's mutation?
It is that too, yes. Kid Omega, he didn't have a need for a body anymore. Longshot, he had the power of merch.
That's funny.
Gambit has second mutation is his abs.
Yep, no, that's fair.
I'm okay with that.
Deadpool is his love of cocaine.
Yes.
Jubilee, his second mutation is the power to play every video game. Rogue is flight.
Yeah.
Omega Red is the ability to create tentacle porn whenever he feels like it.
I was gonna say, are we doing? Yeah, we are. Okay.
Yeah.
We went there.
Mystique, she has the power to be both the mother and the father at the same time.
Nice. Nice.
I'm the papa.
Yeah. The Blob, he's able to stretch his skin out. Beast,
That's a bit of a stretch.
No, that's his legit second mutation.
Oh, like, really?
Yeah. That's why he's able to get the size he is. His skin was impenetrable and then became able to stretch. Beast, of course, he looks like a kitty cat. Storm has the power to change clothes at command. Wolfbane was able to make duplicates of herself. Black Tom Cassie was able to use his blast without the staff, just from his fists. Toad has a flaming tongue. Xavier has the power to be attracted to bird people.
Who doesn't have that power? I'm just saying.
Magneto has the power to have glorious hair.
Luscious locks.
Emma Frost, yes, luscious. Emma Frost's diamond skin.
Yeah.
Apocalypse has the ability to give up and go home and take his football with him. Bobby Drake, of course, make his body into ice. And Wildside is able to make hallucinations real for people. We talked about if Wildside teamed up with Legion, who has the ability to create hallucinations for people, and then she's able to make them real, it'd be terrifying as hell.
That would be dangerous.
So where we're at is we are up, and you saying what we're thinking. What is the best secondary mutation? So we have Black Tom Cassidy up with his ability to create this blast from his hands, not just his rods that he had, and then Xavier with his traction to bird people. So that's where we're at.
All right, let's see.
So what do you think is the best secondary mutation between Black Tom Cassidy and Xavier?
I don't like those at all. I want Scott Summers' ability to disappear on his family multiple times, and I want Iceman his secondary ability to make snow cones for children.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys think, Black Tom?
I mean, for like comedy's sake, I'm gonna say Xavier, but
yeah, I mean, what is Xavier not attracted to? Let's be honest.
You killed Black Tom, you racist!
Was he not attracted to? Walking.
Too soon, everybody.
That's painful. Just as painful as losing your legs. All right.
Running shoes. We say he's allergic to running shoes. I think everybody's. There's two.
I think Black Tom's mutation is more useful, but I'm going with bird people because it's funnier.
Yeah. Bird people, aliens,
Magneto,
Scottish people with Scottish accents.
I mean, that one I get too.
Myra
McTaggart.
Yeah.
What do you think, Phil?
Fucking birds.
Literally.
Bird person doesn't feel this is correct.
I still want Iceman on that list where he just like makes snowballs for people and you don't know where they come from. Is this part of your body? Like, what are we eating here?
Well,
my arm.
He just makes shaved ice off of himself.
The equivalent of dandruff. It's just dandruff. That's all it is.
For all you know, it's just yellow snow. It's lemon flavored.
It's yellow snow. Oh
no. I mean, realistically, his first power was to look like a snowman.
Mm-hmm.
The original comics.
You wanna be the Iceman? Oh.
Frosty the Snowman.
They sing that to him in school, pisses him off.
Why do they always sing this? Because when you get angry, you turn into a fucking popsicle.
They give him a hat and a scarf.
Oh no!
Corn cob. Wait, your corn cob pipe. Shut up.
Poor Bobby.
I got a nose for you.
All right. Well, if all four of us are saying Xavier right now,
I would say Xavier. Yeah.
Yeah. We have 2 votes for Black Tom.
Still racist.
Unless chat says otherwise, Xavier and his attraction to bird people is moving on.
Still
to
funny.
Secondary mutation. All right. What was that, Phil?
It'll never not be funny.
Correct. Now we are at probably the hardest choice on the bracket. Magneto and his luscious locks versus Cyclops and the power
and his propensity to abandon
his secondary power to abandon children.
Did I jump the bracket? Sorry.
It's all right.
No, we were talking about it at the beginning. It's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's where we're at. Cyclops and his power to abandon his children.
Versus Magneto's luscious locks.
Yes.
Oh god.
Gotta go. Scott
So
Summers
the two
abandoning
memes from
himself.
Examining 97.
That one episode they had where Scott was like, I want to be right here. I want to be here for everything. And by the end of the episode, he was like, I have to leave. And I'm like, God damn it, Scott.
That is his power. It's
one episode. You can't stick around for one episode.
Yeah. It is. It's the two memes from Examining 97.
It is.
Yeah.
In Magneto's hair.
Yeah.
Right.
And Magneto's hair, yes.
Okay. Do I want to go with my mother? Because otherwise she'll
come with your room and kill you? Yeah.
That's a good point. That is a good point.
Like, this is also true.
Magneto's good at abandoning his children too, but I mean it's in the Summers genes at this point in time.
Right.
Like I said, Cyclops not only goes, my dad just went into space. I have to do better than that. I will send them thousands of years into the future, so I don't have any chance of running into them again.
I think I'm going.
Them kids, fucking kids.
Then
yeah, I'm going.
Scott learns how to time travel. Just to
you say Magneto there should do.
I'm saying Cyclops.
Cyclops as well.
Yeah.
See them kids? Fuck them kids.
Pretty much. Welcome to the X-Men.
Is that what you're going
You're
with?
Gonna fucking hate it here.
Oh, absolutely. I'm 100% going with fuck them kids.
They're like, welcome to the school where nobody wants you. Move on in.
See, that was the true arc of X-Men 97 was when Cyclops finally learned that this guy Cable is his kid. He's like, shit.
Yeah, that was it, right? He was like, uh-oh.
I didn't think they invent time travel.
Remember they were like, you're going to try and make nice with Cable? And Cable was like, I'm not here for that. Like, nope. And Scott's like, can we talk? He's like, nope. No, we're not talking.
And he didn't ask once,
Mm-hmm.
Where's your kid, Cable?
You know what's funny is if Cable would have told him I abandoned my daughter the same way that you abandoned me, Scott probably would have been proud.
Mm-hmm.
He probably would have been like, that's being a Summers.
Yeah,
Magneto abandons
it's not the
Scarlet Witch,
which made up children so she could abandon them.
But also it's the amount of times that
Oh
happened.
my gosh, Glenn Fleming, what are you doing awake?
Mr. 36.
Mr.
Lord.
Glenn Fleming is in the UK and he's awake right now at 3:36 a.m.
He said he can't sleep, so he wants to hang out with us.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sharing
fair.
from my channel. So
Come on.
here. You're welcome. Come on. Come hang out with us.
yes.
We're just gonna talk more and more
Talking
About
X-Men
Scott.
right now.
about Scott Summers abandoning his children.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely does that.
Father of the fucking year. All right.
All right, I think with a couple people here saying Cyclops, absolutely, it's he is moving forward without his kids.
Oh,
Oh,
the
my
pain.
goodness.
Oh,
the
man.
pain.
All right, so next up we have Apocalypse with his power to give up and go home and take his football with him.
Right.
Versus
Football.
that they don't defeat
Oh, no.
Apocalypse. They just go. He's like, oh man, my plan's slightly ruined. I'm going home, guys.
Screw you.
I'll see you in another 10,000 years.
I'll just try again later when you're all dead.
Mhm.
Screw you guys.
Right. Versus Wildside, who is the power to make hallucinations reality. So
Again,
I guess
this
like
is
the power
the-
of the Green Lantern.
Oh, God.
Those aren't hallucinations. That's just light. That's just your will being shaped.
He had to think it to make it real
Well,
in his
yeah.
head. That's a
So
hallucination.
he is technically turning hallucinations real.
Yeah, okay, I guess so.
It's the DC version.
And he's just like,
Yeah.
damn it, you're not wrong.
Okay. Well, again, this is a balance between useful and funny.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna
and
go
I'm,
funny.
I'm definitely going Apocalypse. So
I'm going Apocalypse too.
Screw you
'Cause
guys.
it totally is like he's just like okay, and he shrinks down back to his regular size.
Right.
Skulks away.
Yeah, that's all he does.
Skulks away. It's 1,000 times funnier when you think of him skulking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dragging his like monster staff. He just
Right, just like
Yeah.
I guess I'm just gonna walk away.
Wong saying apocalypse because technology.
because we have the technology.
Do 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 do.
Right.
See, I know some references from Whipmore my time.
We can make him bigger, faster, stronger.
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Hey, yeah.
And it's apocalypse. Now.
Bluer.
Apocalypse. Pick up this tennis ball and crush it.
Wow, Chad is saying wild side a lot.
Yeah.
Wild side, not style.
Wild side. No.
Wild Style is the Lego.
It's from the Lego movie.
Yeah, from the Lego movie.
Yeah.
I think this is ingrained in everyone's head at this point in time.
I think everybody just wants Wild Style at this point.
I know that's fair.
Sounds like a pop song from the early 2000s.
Also true. It sounds like a boy band name, wouldn't it?
Yeah, her secondary education is to reluctantly be with Batman.
You don't remember Wild Style touring with O-Town?
Yeah. Do.
That being said, though, we still have more apocalypse votes, so he's taking his football and going home.
Yeah.
So just get carried over to
He's
next
taking
week.
his Mr. Sinister and going home.
Oh yeah, we definitely get carried over to next week for sure.
Okay.
All right, so next up we have Cable and his secondary mutation of time travel. Because I'm calling that a mutation of his, because if it wasn't for the technovirus, he wouldn't be able to have the computer in his arm.
No, okay,
Right?
that's a good point. Yeah, again, technology.
Yes, versus Wolverine when he gets the power to kill Cyclops and steal his optic glass as a secondary mutation.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
Alternate
When did that
universe.
happen?
Alternate universe.
Yeah.
Elseworlds.
I gotta vote
think
for that because
the Ogre Troy.
I mean,
The real question is, was
he
that
wear
the
a visor?
motivation? Was that no? Was that the? I mean, Scott only has to wear the visor because of his concussion. He can't. control
so
his optic
Wolverine's
glass.
walking around with laser eyes and
Yep.
adamantium.
So just think, shitty Deadpool, where he had this, the
Yeah.
optic glass.
But I don't. I want to associate with shitty Deadpool.
Yeah, you know, think about that.
Hmm.
So what do you guys think? Shadu, what do you think?
I think I'm gonna go Wolverine.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a joke, but I can't.
It's like, okay, Wolverine, or no, so Wolverine with his ability to now abandon his children.
Which he does.
He absorbed the ability to.
Right, he absorbed that portion too. Yeah.
Which he also does. I mean, it's not like he's there for X-23 and
No,
Dakin
but-
at all.
No,
It's not like
but,
he
you
made
know.
her though.
No,
It's not like she was a choice of his.
Adopted children are still children.
Yeah, but I mean, like once he found her, he kept her. But he was like, "Who are you?" She's like, "I'm your kid."
I'm a
Right.
clone of you. I don't want you.
It's like I have enough, which is one me. I don't need a second one.
Yeah.
yeah.
I have enough depression as it is. Okay,
right.
I don't need a walking ball of depression walking around me. Okay.
Oh my gosh. I'm still gonna vote Wolverine because it's Wolverine. And Cable, I mean, he's interesting, but he's not Wolverine. You know?
How about you, Phil?
Yeah.
Batman.
Batman. I'm Batman.
Yeah.
I'm going with alcoholic depression.
Okay.
Cool.
I didn't know I was on this
Not
bracket.
That should have been Wolverine's second mutation.
Alcohol.
Yeah.
You can't get drunk.
Alcoholism.
Alcoholism.
I mean, he can't really get drunk though, right?
No, he does. That's the thing, is that he is constantly drunk. In
right.
the comics, he is constantly drunk. He is always drunk.
You think he would be able to heal himself from that faster than he can drink himself?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be like a Captain America situation.
Yeah, where it's like my body
Mhm.
just processes it. My
Has a
liver
faster
is fine.
metabolism, but I guess
Right.
not.
That's the whole thing, is that it does process it, and he does heal from it, but he drinks a fuck ton.
Maybe he's
That's
just
fair.
pretending
to be drunk.
Maybe I was gonna say, like, he is doing all the drinking, but he doesn't feel the effects. He just pretends to be drunk so people leave him alone.
Yeah.
Because that actually is one of his like flaws in the comic books, is that his alcoholism turns him into a fucking raging monster more than he already is.
Oh, cool! It's Dante. Oh.
Well, I mean, it has to increase when when his birthday is approaching, because he knows
Sabretooth is
going
going
to
to show up.
Right. Speaking up now.
You mean I got my fucking brother again?
Yeah.
Give me the whole bottle of whiskey.
Who asked you?
That is a fantastic mutation. Just be able to find one particular person on one day of the year.
Right.
All right, so Cyclops Wolverine moves on. Next up, we have Deadpool with his second mutation of loving cocaine versus Rogue and her second mutation of the power of flight.
Cocaine!
I'm gonna go right next. Yeah, I'm gonna go
Is
right
this-
next to the cure for blindness.
Is his love of cocaine really a mutation, or is it just like life choices?
Well, did he start to enjoy cocaine because he became a mutate?
Or does he like cocaine because now he's so fugly that can't stand looking at himself?
Maybe.
God damn it, I dropped the piece and I can't find it.
That's because you were screaming.
That's what he does. He screams.
I was screaming because I was trying to get into the mic because I'm too far away from the mic now.
We are all deaf now. Thank you.
God damn it! I found it.
So, what do you think, Laurie?
I think Rogue and Flight is like an actual secondary mutation, because Deadpool's love of cocaine is just
It's just
personal
Deadpool.
preference.
I mean, yeah.
It's recreational joy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, I wouldn't call that a mutation. Rogue is one of my favorites too, so I have to go.
Like, no, Rogue has to win. We're not going to give this to Wade and his love for cocaine.
Thank you.
Chat is saying very different things, though.
Yeah, though,
Chat is going all Deadpool, it seems.
So, yeah, we might.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
I love Rogue.
Mainly because our chat is all like, they're also massive Deadpool fans, the way I am.
I mean, I like Deadpool too, but Rogue is the best.
Rogue is tragic as hell. But
Rogue is
we love her.
the best. She's the best character. Best arc.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, such a tragic character. One of the best and worst powers you can have.
Yep.
You know what I mean? What a trade-off.
Council of Wade's fucking.
Yeah, Wade's just a jackass.
Wade is just as smart ass.
I made that joke.
Cocaine because he's fugly. Cocaine.
I made that joke. I said I'm voting next to the cure for blindness. Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I imagine he has the perfect cocaine chimichanga recipe.
Yeah, they're addicting. Oh my god, one bite.
Exactly.
Never look back.
No. That's the evolution. That is the second mutation of cocaine.
Yeah.
In crack.
Mm-hmm.
Does it help him grow his baby legs back? That would be.
I would imagine that it has to be painful.
Yeah.
Grow back your baby legs.
You can grow them back faster on cocaine, possibly.
It's just to numb the pain.
That would be like morphine. Does cocaine numb anything? I think it just makes you like super hyper. Of course, I can't speak from experience. I don't know.
Should you for $25?
It's gonna have to be more than 25.
26.
You didn't specify. You just said it
has
has
better
to be
than 26. 27. Oh, good job.
All right. So what do you vote should do?
Yeah, everybody in the chat said Wade.
Well, no, that's what I was saying at the beginning. I'm going right next to the cure for blindness.
Okay. Phil, I know you hate Deadpool, so I'm going to put you down for Rogue.
The fuck?
Oh, it helps explain his love of 80s music.
That you know what? That's funny. That does explain
Am I
why
supposed to be offended by that? Or
Ooh, we have started the
2750.
bidding war.
Or are they offering how much? $750.
Wait, no. What are you paying me for this? Why am I being paid?
Eric, what I miss here?
Cocaine.
You missed
nerdy eBay.
You missed me making terrible decisions and then doubling down on them for the bit.
We are currently trying to figure out how much money we need to pay Shadu in order to do a whole shit ton of fucking mountain of cocaine.
Right now we're at $27.50.
Going to be on a list of some kind. List of some kind. Here we come.
All right. Well, Deadpool moves forward in a white powdery line.
In a white.
That's about right.
Line. I like it.
All right. Next up, we have the Blob with his ability to stretch his skin more versus Xavier and his second mutation for finding bird people.
Oh, Eric, I'll do that for free. That's not. You don't need to pay me for that.
What's the second one?
Xavier and his love of bird people.
Well, we're doing this.
See, Eric, Eric, you don't need to pay me for it. I'll just do that for free.
He's like, I will pay $30. You guys can pay him $30 to fuck a bird.
Oh no, I was talking to Eric's thing here.
Yeah,
I'll have it for free.
He bid $50 for a 2-hour call session with Phil.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I'll do that for free.
Final offer.
Final offer. All right, so what do you guys think?
Dark Side Oreo.
Okay, so it's stretchy skin versus fucking birds. Okay.
Yes.
Deal.
Okay.
What are you doing to that bird?
That's my vote right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say bird is the word.
All right.
Bird.
I mean, definitely.
Not my ass. Not my ass.
Don't worry about it, Phil, says Eric.
Weirdest show. Where am I?
All right, Phil, what are you voting for? Are you voting for the bird lover?
Yeah, the man who fucks birds. Let's go with it.
I'm sorry. Apparently Tater is voting for Javier, so
Glenn, please don't judge me.
Oh, we lost like 5 viewers after.
Oh yeah, no.
I was like, hopefully Glenn has gone back to sleep.
They're just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
He's like, what are you doing?
It's Professor Xavier and his propensity for birds versus the Blob and Stretchy Skin.
You know why he votes for the birds? Because they can fly
what
away.
What could you do with the stretchy skin? You could make yourself a plate that you could eat off of. That's actually your fat layer. I don't know. What else?
Why is that a good thing?
I'm trying to think of an advantage.
There isn't.
Coming up with money.
Xavier.
I mean, he's not like,
Internet, forgive us.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm there.
A lot
I
of
wasn't going to go there.
Man.
I'm train a parent. And I wasn't going to go there. Did I think it though?
I mean, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Again, we know the Blob's not Jewish. Oh.
How do you know?
I'm so sorry. Well,
he can stretch his skin. He can make it seem like he is or not.
I was jumping off the joke here.
He's jumping off of something.
For $29.99.
Let's move on.
I think we all regret our life choices at this point.
Oh, please. I started doing that a long time ago.
All right. It's getting close to that time, so there's probably the last one for the night on the bracket.
In a little coat.
Yeah. Cyclops and his power of child abandonment.
Win.
Versus versus Apocalypse and his power to give up and go home.
Oh no,
That's a hard one.
It's like the two best powers on this whole fucking list.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, I
go child abandonment. That's always.
I mean, yeah,
child abandonment because the other one is just
right.
You guys,
always, no. I think that's just a good life lesson. Always vote for child abandonment.
Yes.
I just really think that the writers from X-Men know that Scott Summers is a dick, and they just have fun with that part of the story.
Yeah.
Although I think they have fun with Apocalypse too.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's like,
No, what was it on-
guys.
what was it
But
on
I think the
97?
Scott Summers thing is like so set into canon that we just that's my vote.
What did you guys taunt Force with? What was it? Scott is what was the Phil
For
Grady? What was the thing that you taunted Force with about Cyclops?
Which you have to be more specific. Like
no,
what
like
day?
oh, Cyclops is a bitch. Yeah.
Yes. Cyclops is a bitch.
And a dick.
Yeah.
like Santa before him.
Santa Claus is a bitch.
Don't worry, we're gonna fix Santa Claus shortly.
Yeah.
But no, I am going with child abandonment.
Me as well.
Yeah.
I see.
Phil.
There's always something funny about abandonment. So
there's always something. You're on a
face hurts
slippery slope
smiling.
Yeah.
The internet is going to tear us apart.
It's going to be great. Yeah.
We're not the only people that dislike Scott Summers. Right?
Oh no, that's a thing. 100%.
I know we're going to lose friends. That's definitely.
Well,
no, we're not. We're going to gain friends.
Yeah.
Hey,
start a club that hates.
If these people don't want
to hating Scott Summers, yeah.
If they don't want to be your friends, tell them you'll be right back. You have to go get
right. You're like, I can't be a part of this anymore. And then like sashay out the door, look back, slam.
Oh, I'll be back. I've got to go get a pack of smokes.
I'm gonna go get milk from the store.
I'm gonna go get some milk. I'll be back.
Yep.
I make that joke with my wife all the time. She's like, "Where are you going?" I'm like, "Pack of smokes."
Dad, I hate you.
I said it's to my wife.
I don't know.
Oh, where are you going to go get a pack of smokes?
Exactly. She said it's not funny. I say it all the time, regardless.
She goes, "It's
hey,
not."
Honey, where are you going? Hell.
So I say, well, I'm saying Apocalypse wins, so everyone can go home. No, actually, Cyclops wins. So
Cyclops must win.
Now that we have made our friends leave, gained new ones.
That is the only time that Cyclops wins.
Yeah, only time
he wins, but being a dick.
But again, yes. Now that we have lost friends and gained them, I think it's time to let them all know that we got merch people.
We got merch people. I'm on the other side of the screen. I can't.
This is where
Phil
trips over cables, falls, screams in pain.
I'll do it in a second. Hold on. I've got like 2 more pieces to put on.
I'm trying here. Come on.
He's got to show us where he's at with the Batmobile.
That's no good, Sandra.
So it does look like it has lost its wheel.
Yeah, I'm actually, I actually only have like a handful of pieces here, so I'm gonna knock these out real quick.
Ben Affleck was driving that Batmobile. That's bust.
Definitely.
Never had ever again. Yeah.
Ben Affleck definitely was.
Ben Affleck Bat was driving. Crashes it always.
I'm rich.
But never has.
Yeah. So I mean, we next week we have the final 4. I'll just tell people what the final 4 are for this bracket. It's good, right? We're gonna have Wolverine versus Deadpool, and then
as you expect,
Xavier versus Cyclops.
Oh my God, that's like straight up,
man.
So
I'm glad I'm not here next week. That would be hard.
It will be heated.
That is
Yep.
that is the ultimate X-Men character. Because like those
It's the
four
final
characters
Thank you.
that's like everybody's favorite characters from like
Yeah.
man.
Except for
Sandra,
Cyclops.
I
Oh.
can teach you how to run someone over with a car. Just saying.
If you need to, right?
I'm
If you ever need it.
What I am really loving about this bracket is the fact that the final four are 3 that I made up. Of best
See, we just all have
segment.
your sense of humor. That's the problem.
Yeah. I
Wolverine. I mean,
I contend now. I am making a prediction that Scott Summers and his propensity to abandon children will win.
oh yeah, absolutely. I think that's where it's going to. All right, so let's switch cameras here. Let's show everybody what this Batmobile.
Ooh.
So of course you got the
Alright.
whole front of it here coming over the top.
Wait, this is the old school Batmobile.
Yes, it is the '89 Batmobile cockpit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Currently working on the back over here.
Do we have Batman music? We need Batman music.
I don't want to get copyrighted.
Never
Dude,
I
mind.
want a copyright
I was
strike.
gonna say, due to Warner Brothers shutting us down, I can't.
Na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, there we go. That's all I needed.
No.
I'm happy.
Again, still guns in the front.
Ooh.
Nice.
Wait, what'd you push to do that? There's a button.
So there's going to be a crank in the back, but right now it's right there.
Cool.
Ooh.
But again, so then again, this pops open in the front right there. The whole cockpit.
Where's Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton's hanging out over here,
Yes.
and I also have Vicky Vale.
Nice.
Ah, yes, the woman he drugs multiple times throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Before it was cool to be roofied, Batman.
Was it ever cool?
She's telling you right here, right now.
And
At one point in the
then
80s.
and then when the reporters got sick of being drugged, he finds himself a small boy to take on his award to drug.
Several.
Again, you're not wrong
And maybe they stay alive. Maybe.
with the amount
Probably
of unaliving that happens in Batman.
Damien was
That's how
conceived.
Damien
Oh,
was
God.
conceived. The end.
I feel like
Yep.
Damien was conceived when Batman was drugged.
Well, yeah, I think you're
No,
right.
you're not wrong. He was.
Yeah.
Literally in the comic book, that's how Damien was conceived.
I was like, you are correct, sir.
and it's not like Talia wasn't, it's just Talia. He already knew Talia was batshit, so he's just like, no, not gonna do this.
Right, which is weird because I would think he
She's
would like
like,
that shit.
The hell you are. She's like, you are gonna do this.
No,
Damien,
it's a thing.
They're not.
Damien is the product of
Yeah. Ross.
entrapment.
Talia. Wait.
Entrapment, yes.
That's the word I was looking for. Damien is the product of entrapment.
I like it.
But again, you would
Oh,
think
I like it.
that Bruce Wayne would like batshit. I'm just saying.
He likes
He lives among it.
He likes batshit, but in a different way. All right. That's a he fucks guano joke. All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Speaking of, we got merch people.
we Jesus Christ. What does he got to do with it? Yeah. So let me find my thingy here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got merch people. Oh God.
Where's your Funko Pops? I want to see them. We can
I-
compare.
I feel dirty with like
Why?
90% of the jokes on this episode.
Well, as you should. They were dirty.
Yeah.
Yes. But again,
So
that's the build.
Ooh. Is that you?
that is Jamez 5000.
Oh.
That is the other
is the-
primary host here.
The other primary host, the guy who doesn't come on Thursdays.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when we made these, I had a bigger beard, but
That's you?
that is me. I no longer have that beard.
And you're not
Yours
blonde.
not that color.
It's not blonde. It's brown.
Really?
It
It
looks
looks blonde.
My hair is brown. It's brown.
And see, in this light, your hair looks black, and that looks blonde.
No, my hair is brown. My hair is brown.
Excuse
I
me.
mean, I mean,
Brunette.
granted, my hair is blonde, so
Phil is a brunette. Thank
Yeah.
you. A dirty blue, dirty brown brunette. Dirty brunette. I fumbled it. Sorry.
dirty brunette.
Oh, yeah. Wait for when we go through something in a second here.
Oh
It's gonna
God,
get
the chat is already going nuts for James.
Just
worse. Where you hide the body?
Where's James? We need James. Phil, where'd you hide the body? James! Oh God. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in merch, head over to your favorite social media of choice or email us at distancenerding@aol.com. We got shirts. You can get shirts. We've got 2 different types of shirts. We have the character shirts and the logo shirt and everything like that. $20 if you're local to Sacramento, $25 if we got to ship them to you. We used to have hat. We no longer have hat. Ming
Why?
Chen, because
Yes.
Ming Chen bought our last hat.
If you would like hat, go find Ming Chen.
Yeah, go find Ming Chen. Ming Chen from
demand
Comic
hat.
Book Men. Yeah,
A demand hat.
Ming Chen from Comic Book Men has our last hat. So,
Yes.
with that
I
being
gotta
said,
go like beat up a person to get hat.
Yes, please go violently assault Ming Chen.
if you
You want
go and
that.
fight a celebrity, I need a video of it, and then specifically say that it came from Kevin Smith. And
Shadu, I have
Don't forget
questions
it.
for you.
Yes.
Violently Acosta. Who? What? I don't think that's PC. Beating up.
I said go violently assault Ming Chen.
Yeah, I don't think so.
go and beat up a celebrity, and
Yes, and
as you're beating up that celebrity, like I said, just say that Kevin Smith sent you.
Kevin Smith
It'll
sent
be
me to punch
you'll
you
be
in
fine.
the balls.
Yeah.
Is that it? Are we doing
Because
the thing?
Ming Chen is one of Kevin Smith's best
Right.
friends.
And
That's why.
specifically so
Oh.
they can't track it back to us.
Exactly.
Haha. Blame it on
We'll say
Kevin
that
Smith.
Kev did it.
I brought my own James Funko Pop, just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, that is ready for the dance party and everything. All right, so,
Yeah.
gentlemen, we need
He's
pluggables.
a bobblehead. Look, he can dance.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we need pluggables, ladies and gentlemen. We'll start here. I'm just going down the line. Shadu,
right.
give us your club pluggable, sir.
I am SHG Studios on YouTube and on Instagram. I do short films, music, world building, TTRPGs, and other nerdy stuff. I am also on Frey's channel. We have a little series called Classified, where we take your favorite pop culture characters and place them into their respective D&D classes. We also have a companion series called Journals of Classes, where we go through each of the D&D classes and their subclasses. We will have a new episode of Journals of Classes coming out soon. It will be the series finale of Journals of the Classes. Will hopefully be coming out maybe tomorrow or Monday. I'm not sure. But it will be on Artificer. So that will be the final episode of Journals of Classes. Then Classified will be back as well. And so tune in for that. I am also in the distance learning sphere, as you can see. I am on the download on Tuesdays, the very show. I am on the download on Tuesdays, the build on Thursdays, which is the very show you're watching right now. And I am on Kyber Grave Productions for the Saturday Morning Nerd Out and for the New Order.
Awesome. Graveyard. Let them all know where they can find you.
Oh, yes. I'm on the street corner every day from 3 a.m. to 5 p.m. working money to pay for things from Shadu. No.
Remember, Shadu will do anything for the right amount of money.
Gotta figure out that
Why
price.
did I ever think that was a good joke?
We'll teach you.
I'm
Gonna
cursed
haunt
with it
you
for life now.
forever.
It has become evergreen content at this point, man.
No, but you can follow me on all social media at Pod Out at Night. We have our new show.
Mostly.
Yes, and like I said, I didn't realize I was wearing shirtception today. So
I love it.
So follow us all that stuff. We have our show Conversation in the Void. We talk to people in the horror community. We have great stuff lined up for the next couple of months. I can't wait for everyone to see the guests that we have coming on there. So make sure to check it out. We did release our 100th episode of the Mostly Pod Night Mostly podcast yesterday. And yes, the two whitest guys you know did it. So it's exciting. I'm excited for the next 100 episodes because we have our good friend here in the chat, Eric Ruiz, making new merch, new logos for us. So we'll be unveiling that in the next couple of months. So I'm excited for that. So make sure to check it out. And then check out Horror Dads Productions, which I am now part of. And we are filming the last part of our new movie next weekend. So that'll be coming out in October, I believe, with more stuff coming out. So make sure to check out Horror Dads Productions as well.
Awesome. Laurie, give us all of your pluggables, all the pluggables you have left here.
All the things. So, okay, Laurie Calcaterra, I am everywhere. So I'm on Facebook. If you want to join the group with the most shenanigans, join Path of the Pale Rider group. There's a page, but there's a group. You got to answer one question to get in, which is, do you like comic books? And then you're in. That's it. So come there. That's the group that gets kind of like the most attention. We do the polls, we do the fun stuff, the slice and dice, all that great stuff. I'm on Instagram at Laurie Calcaterra or at Path of the Pale Rider with underscore between all the words, which I highly regret because it's so freaking long. That is the same annoying handle on my TikTok. So at Path of the Pale Rider with the pale spelled correctly though. For my TikTok, and then at Path Pale Rider for X. I'm on Threads at Laurie Calcaterra. I have a YouTube, Laurie Calcaterra 360. I'm on all the things. But I host a podcast every Tuesday called the Tuesday Morning Brew. And it's at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I interview other indie creators, actors. I had a ventriloquist on my show once. That was super cool. But yeah, I have a bunch of stuff. You can catch me on Wednesdays on the Any One World Showcase, also at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please go check out my Kickstarter. That's where we get support to continue doing cool stuff that you get to enjoy. So even if it's just $1, no reward, we appreciate you. You get your name on the thank you page, but go check it out. I got lots of cool stuff, again, that you won't see on any other campaign, from the hot sauce, the Funko Pops, secret rewards, riddles, short films, Easter eggs. It's all there. Go check me out. That's all I got.
Absolutely. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you know who we are. Of course, you can find us, you can connect with us on all the social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's not X. It's always going to be Twitter. Stop calling it.
Right.
TikTok, Threads, YouTube, Discord, MySpace, Vine, GeoCities, Friendster, Second Life, AIM, Farmers Only, Christian Mingle, OnlyFans. It's only pictures of Aaron Watson's feet and mandals. That's it, just mandals. The beard, as you guys all saw a second ago, the beard. And James
comes off.
James's glasses just on a table, so judging you on the table, just seductively
sitting on a table, just
seductively sitting on that table, judging you. That's all that's on our OnlyFans. This is absolutely disappointing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like us to break up with your boyfriend, girlfriend, significant other, pet, schoolyard bully, annoying neighbor, or just tell us how much you enjoy us, hate us, or wish the internet would completely consume us and spit us out at the feet of the abandoned children of Scott Summers, then you can send us an email at dist.
So, yeah, abandoned children. This, you know, I would understand.
Place your bids for Shadoo here as well.
Anything.
I was gonna say
anything. He said anything for money.
It was a joke.
Sandra, I just followed you on Instagram.
It does depend how much money. No, wait, no.
And it's nerding at AOL.com, and we will read it live on air. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us. Why is it only my face? There we go.
Hey.
Here. That is it from us, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys all had a good time. We will be back again this Monday for the game stream. I will be playing Mad Max again on it's such a good game. It's funny, we were talking about Australian takeovers, and yeah, that right there. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it from us. We will see you guys later. It is time for the dance party. Let's get this going. Oh, there.
I'm trying to get it.
Distance nerding.
That is an adorable Deadpool.
It is. It's the one you don't have.
You know which one I do have? Pirate Pool! Yarr!
Yar.
Give me all the booty! I will do anything for money!
The booty being cocaine.
It's me, Mario!
Mario.
Opa! Mamma mia! We'll see everybody next week!